She was humming when I got home. In the kitchen, barefoot, stirring something. I stood in the doorway and watched her silhouette move slowly through the late afternoon light, her hand cradling the swell beneath her belly. That same humming, that same softness. But the phone call was still echoing in my head. "Are you sure you're the father?" The voice was low, careful, hesitant. It belonged to her cousin, James, a man who never called unless something was broken. He hadn't meant to say it, I could tell. But once the question fell, he didn't try to take it back. She turned, smiled. That perfect, glowing smile she'd worn since the pregnancy test lit up. "I was just thinking we should paint the nursery next week," she said. I nodded, but all I could think about was the pause before James hung up. That quiet, weighty pause. Like he knew what I was about to find. We weren't supposed to make it. When she told her parents she was pregnant, for me, they didn't hesitate. Her father's voice broke windows. "Pregnant for a poor high school graduate? You're no daughter of mine." Her mother screamed, threw plates. "Get out!" She did. She came to me with nothing but a coat and a plastic bag of clothes. I took her in. I gave her everything. They didn't call, not once. So when the silence broke after 4 years, it was strange. Her mother suddenly texting her, calling her, sending gifts, a bassinet, baby clothes, books about parenting. And then one day, while folding laundry, I noticed a receipt. Dinner, rooftop restaurant, 2 weeks ago. Expensive. I wasn't there. "I met with Mom," she said, smoothly. "She wants to rebuild. No hesitation, no flicker. Just calm lies delivered with lips I once trusted." But James had known. Something. Enough to call me. Enough to ask that. And now the pieces had started to slide into place like quiet teeth in a trap. I didn't rage. I didn't accuse. I started listening, watching. She left her phone unlocked once, only once. That was all I needed. A name I didn't recognize. A thread of messages too carefully deleted, except one, archived instead of erased. "We need to talk. He's starting to get suspicious." No name, no context, just that. I saved it, sent it to myself. Over the next week, I played the long game. I kissed her cheek, bought her prenatal vitamins, rubbed her back, pretended. And I took the DNA test, quietly. One of those new ones, mouth swab, mail in. 2 weeks, that's what they said. I waited while she talked about baby names, while she brought up midwives and hospital bags. I waited with a storm under my skin, controlled, calculated. She never saw the cracks. The envelope arrived on a Thursday. I opened it in the car, alone, parked outside the same rooftop restaurant on her latest reconciliation lunch with her mother. I didn't react, just read, and reread. 0% probability of paternity. Not 10, not 2, 0. The baby she carried wasn't mine. I waited at the restaurant, sat where I could see the entrance. 30 minutes later, she emerged, not with her mother, with a man, older, graying, expensive watch, her father. They hugged. He kissed her forehead. I think I stopped breathing. That night, I cooked dinner, her favorite, chicken and cream sauce. She walked in, glowing again, laughing. "I saw Dad today," she said. "He's changed. He wants to help raise the baby." I handed her an envelope. The DNA results. Sealed. Clean. "What's this?" "Just open it." Her fingers hesitated. I watched her pupils shift as she read. Twice. 3 times. Then her voice cracked. "You did this behind my back?" I didn't answer, just stared at her. No anger, no voice, stillness. She backed away, trembling. "It doesn't mean anything. Things were complicated back then," I thought. "You thought I was too stupid to count months?" Her breath caught. Her lips moved, but no words came. I slid my ring off, placed it on the table. Then I pulled out my phone and played the recording. Her and her father at the restaurant, talking about how I'd never know, how they were fixing everything before I ruined it. Her face went white. I walked out, never slammed the door, never looked back. She called, dozens of times. I never answered. Eventually the calls stopped. Maybe her father paid her off. Maybe she spun another lie. Doesn't matter. I moved out that night. Everything I owned fit into one suitcase. People think betrayal feels like fire. It doesn't. It's ice. Quiet. Slow. It burns, yes, but it burns from the inside out. She thought I'd fall apart, thought I'd beg, but I don't kneel for liars. And she'll wake up every morning knowing I know, that I walked away, calm, unbroken, and that the man she deceived without blinking saw everything.